What's up, guys? You're watching Made by Shrew. It's been a minute since I've posted. It's been like 2 years. Anyway, this is the first video of a new storytime series I'm starting on the channel. Let me know what you think. Anyway, let's get right into this story. It's a banger, y'all. Y'all know what music festivals are, right? Golf Ball, I don't know, Lollapalooza, Electric Zoo, all those crazy music festivals with hipsters and lots of drugs. Like, I'm serious about them drugs, y'all. Like, they probably got water laced with acid everywhere there. Like, you guys gotta be careful. It gets crazy out there. Anyway, so there's this specific festival that happens every year near where I live. It's called Panorama, and it happens on Randall's Island, and that's a small little island. It's more so of like a park kind of, you know. No one really lives there other than like a couple of shelters and stuff. It's an island, and it's right between Manhattan, Bronx, and like Queens. All right, and I bike there all the time. I bike there heavily, and I know that island inside and out. Like, I've been biking there for over 10 years, so I know the in and outs of that island. All right. But these panorama tickets are super expensive. Well, that's if you buy it last minute. I was like 14 years old at the time. Keep in mind, y'all. I wasn't an adult or anything. I was 14 years old at the time. So I ain't have $300 on me, and I really wanted to go there. There were some dope artists at the time playing there, like fucking Kendrick Lamar. Childish Gambino was playing there, bro. Like, I don't know, Major Lazer. I think Justin Bieber was there too. I don't know in that specific day. I can't remember. It's been a minute. So I know the in and outs of that island, basically, you know. And I'm like, I have an idea. Like, what if I sneak in, you know? Like, I know the in and outs of that island. If anyone could sneak into this festival, it's me, you know. So I hit up my friend, alright? Let's call him Tyrone. I hit up Tyrone and I'm like, yo, bro, I think I know a way to get into that festival, Panorama. And he's like, oh, where do you got tickets, bro? And I'm like, yeah, I got 2 tickets. I didn't want to tell him at the time what I was doing, because I already knew he probably would have said no or some shit, I don't know. Anyway, I didn't want to take a risk. I told him that I have 2 tickets and to link me at McDonald's. Alright, we were 14, we didn't have any money, we didn't even have money for McDonald's probably, alright? So, you know, me and the homie, we link up at McDonald's. We're like, yo, he's like, let me see the tickets. I'm like, bro, that's the thing, I know a way to sneak inside, you know, I don't have any tickets. I explained to him and he's like, shit, fuck it, like, I'm bored as shit, I'm down. And I'm like, alright, shit, let's go. Alright, so from the McDonald's we were at to Randall's Island. It was a bit of a walk. It was like 2-3 mile walk. So we're walking, you know, and actually no, sorry, we were not walking. We were skating. We were skaters at the time, so we both had our skateboards, and we were skating to Randall's Island. It's still a bit of a distance though, for sure. Yeah, so we were skating there, and we saw all these, like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like, no offense, but all these white people, you know? Like, there were so many hipsters. And this is like 125th Street in New York. It was like Harlem. Like, you do not see white people around here often, especially back then, you know? So it was like, it was kind of surreal to us almost. Like, it was a bit crazy, and there was so many cops. I mean, it makes sense, you know. Just to name one thing that happened on 125th before was, I've seen a crackhead fill up a water bottle with this pee and spray it on people, you know. Like, shit gets real down there. It's pretty fucking insane. So yeah, I don't blame them having an entire military for this festival on 125th. So we make our way down to the park now, right? We're on the island, and I instantly see the entrance. The entrance is the custom gate. Like, they have a custom gate all around the entire festival. So the only way we could get in is by hopping the fence. That's the only way. And then I noticed there was a golf course. And I know this golf course, it's been abandoned for over 10 years now. But at the time, it was like newly abandoned, like maybe less than a year, you know? I don't know my math in years right now. Anyway, so I tell Tyrone I know how to get into that golf course, right? That mini golf course. So we go into the golf course, right? And in the back of the golf course, there's this long shooting area. I don't know what you call it in golfing terms. So me and Tyrone, we go there and we see a gate cracked open. Like, it's not fully closed. And this is like the golden ticket. We're like, holy shit, like, we don't even have to hop over the fence. We could just walk right through, you know? Keep in mind, we don't have wristbands. And usually in these festivals, you get wristbands so they know if if you paid or not. And these wristbands have like scanning codes as well. We didn't have any wristbands, so we walk through and we're like kind of crouching and hiding, ducking, and we see a security guard like sitting on a chair, kind of, and we realized that we were in this employee area, this employee staff area, and if you pass the security guard that I just talked about, you would be in the actual festival area. And me and Tyrone, we're slick, okay? Like we have experience doing sneaky stuff like this. I'll get more into that in another story time, but you guys will see. You guys will see on your own. We kind of just walk right past the guy. We no hesitation. We just walk right past him. Everything is good, and then out of nowhere, hey, you, come here, bro. Me and Tyrone, we looked at each other and our hearts sank. We're like, what? Like we were both about to dip right before we're about to like take off. We see this white kid just dipping. He's like maybe 20, 25 years old. I don't know. He was just running, and we see like these 3 huge security guards chasing him. Yeah, I just remember feeling this sense of relief, like, oh my god. Like that would have been so bad. So we got in. that was the security part. That was the tough part, or that we thought at least. Alright, so me and Tyrone, now we're just walking around checking out all the cool stages. And if you've ever been to a music festival, you know it's not just one large stage. There is one large stage, like the main kind of arena kind of thing, I don't know. But there's also like 4 or 5 little stages and like kind of activity things to do around. So me and Tyrone, we're just chilling, we're just, checking those out. And oh my god, this entire festival smelled like weed. It stunk, And at the time, I didn't smoke weed. I didn't know what any of that stuff was. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like the fear of me getting caught smoking weed by my parents outweighed any high. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like that's why I never tried any of those drugs. But the smell of weed was just so strong. I'm pretty sure that I got secondhand high, or I don't know what you would call that. I'm pretty sure I got high that day from just like secondhand smoking. But there was so many cool shit there. Like I remember there's just one area where you go in and you sit down. It's a huge theater. Like the entire ceiling is kind of like a sphere, almost like a half of a sphere, and there's a projection on it, and everything like moves just like water mist. It's like a 4D theater kind of thing, and you're like flying through the galaxies. And I'm pretty sure if I was on acid, this would have blown my mind. Like oh my god, like I've never done acid, but if I would have loved to be there, Like it was so cool. Major Lazer, yeah. They started playing on the main stage now. So me and Tyrone were like, oh, we know them. Let's go check them out. So we go check them out and we start recording. They're singing, there's some beautiful woman up there dancing, you know the vibes. But then everyone just started passing out left and right. They started passing out. Now I know why they were passing out. They were all on acid, obviously, and they were all dehydrated off acid. That's the real reason why they're passing out. Because I didn't drink a single drop of water that day, and I ain't feel dehydrated at all. Alright? Anyway, so after the Major Lazer performance, we decide we want to watch the night performance. That's when all the A-list celebrities come up. That's when you see Kendrick Lamar, Childish Gambino, and a few more like A-list celebrities were playing that night, and we did not want to miss that shit. That's why people were coming to Panorama, So we're like, alright, let's wait. So we literally just go sit on the grass for a few hours, okay? Then I had this idea. I'm like, wait, I don't want to just watch the performance. I want to meet some of these celebrities. Like I want to go backstage. And he's just like, I don't know what you're talking about, bro, but like, like, nah, like, I could tell by his face reaction, he didn't want to do it, and that was pretty crazy. I'm like, nah, I want to go backstage. So we start walking around, and keep in mind, we have our skateboard, so we're trying to, like, be really low-key about it, and kind of, like, hide it as if it was our other leg, it was weird, but we were getting away with it, though. So as we're walking around, we go around the food area, the eating area, and we realize there's 3 security vests, like those reflecting vests, and they even had the logo, the Panorama like employee logo on them. There's 3 of them on a chair, and me and Tyrone, we're like, holy shit, this is your other golden ticket. Like, we can go backstage with these. We can just act like a worker and go backstage. This is insane. That's what we were planning to do, at least. We went and we took 2 of those vests and we just walked off. We took 2 of their vests. Alright, so the night performance is coming. It's insane. They got fireworks. They got Kendrick Lamar. The vibes are crazy. It smelled like pure weed, but that's alright, y'all. I'm pretty sure I was high too. Like, that secondhand smoking was real. But yeah, lots and lots of drugs. So we watched the Kendrick Lamar and then Childish Gambino performance, and it is just amazing. Like, they are some amazing artists, guys. And like, I could feel like the energy in that concert area, like, it was just crazy. Much different from the other performances. I don't know. I guess that's why they're A-list celebrities, but like, it was just a whole different ballgame, you know? It's like the difference between, I don't know, like Tommy Hilfiger and like Louis Vuitton. I'm sorry, Tommy Hilfiger, but that's basically like that, you know? Yeah, so after the performances, me and Tyrone, we kind of wait around, you know? We want everyone to leave so we can kind of sneak behind and go backstage. You know, it wasn't hard to sneak behind. There were no like main fence. There was like a single door which you could have easily just kind of opened with a card or anything. When I say card, I mean like picking the door open with a card. You could have easily done that, and that's exactly what we did actually. Once the crowd started dying down a little and everyone was leaving, it was pretty late. Around, I don't remember the exact time, but it was probably like 10-11 o'clock at night. You know, we open the door and we sneak inside and we just start walking. We're security, okay? We have the vest on, we look like employees, like super young employees, but we're just walking, okay? And we have skateboards too, so just imagine 2 14-year-olds with security vest on with 2 skateboards and just walking around backstage. Alright, that was us. But I'm pretty sure everyone there was too high to even realize what we were doing at the time, so it worked out. Alright, so now we're backstage and we're walking around and there's these crazy huge tour buses. Like, I've never seen tour buses this big. They're all stealthy and they're really dope looking. And there was like quite a few people back there, I'm not gonna lie. As me and Tyrone were checking this out, we see a group of like 5 guys maybe. And in the middle of the group, literally in the middle, I'm not gonna lie, he was the shortest one there. It was fucking Kendrick. It was literally Kendrick Lamar, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I gotta meet him. I have to meet him, okay? And Tyrone's like, bro, how are we gonna talk to him? Like, I have no idea what to say. And I'm like, bro, I have no idea what to say, but we need to meet him. You know, like, I don't care if we get caught right now. We need to meet him. Like, it's not even an option. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. And Tyrone's like, yeah, nah, bro, you're right, bro. We gotta meet him. We finally man up and we just walk over there with our vest, boards, and everything. I'm never gonna forget this moment. One of Kendrick Lamar's friends, or one of the guys there, he looks down at her and he's like, "Yeah, motherfucker snuck in here, didn't ya?" And we all just start laughing. We're like, you know what I mean? We just start cracking up. And me and Tyrone, we just nod our head like, yeah, kinda. Then what happened next blew our mind, alright? One of Kendrick's boy just straight up dabs us both up, alright? Like, you know, we do the little handshake. We're like, we know what's good, you know. And then all of Kendrick's friends just start dabbing us up, like one by one, all like 5, 6 of them. I don't know. I can't remember how many there were. Keep in mind, we do not know a single one of these men, alright? They all look like rappers, so I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, they all look like they're rappers, and they all also look like very, very high. Like, they look like they were flying, alright? So they all dap us up, and the last one to dap us up was the Kendrick Lamar, you know? So he daps us both up, and we're like in shock. We're starstruck as hell right now. Like, we don't know what the hell's going on. So we're just like standing there, and then we don't know what to say, you know? So Kendrick Lamar, he offered us, he's like, do you guys want any photos or anything, you know? Like, that's when I realized my fucking phone died. Like, my phone actually died. And, like, my phone died. So that really sucked. So I don't have any photo with Kendrick Lamar anymore. I'm not sure about Tyrone. I don't even think he brought a phone that day. I can't remember if he did, but I don't think he got a photo either. But and then after that, like, one of Kendrick's boys, he's like, yo, you guys better, get out of here before one of these security guards see you or y'all get in trouble or some shit. So then we took that as a hint to, like, fuck off. And then we both left after that, and that's basically it, guys. After that, me and Tyrone, we dipped, okay? We left, we went home. It was amazing. I'm never gonna forget this day. So if you guys enjoyed this story time, let me know in the comments. Let me know what I should improve on. Let me know if I should get a new mic, because right now I'm recording with literally a mic from my headset. So I'm not sure how this audio is gonna sound, alright? And if you're feeling extra nice, you should like this video and even maybe subscribe, Anyway, have a good one, y'all.